All right, we got the green light. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aaron Parker, and this is my beautiful wife, Kathy Parker.
Hey, guys.
Where's the hat today?
Oh, it's right here.
Oh,
I got it.
Hold on. We got you got to get the elf thing going on here. What did you call it? The CBD elf?
Yes, I'm the CBD elf.
The CBD elf is in the house and
spreading holiday chill everywhere.
Holiday chill, some CBD chill. Allison, hello.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thank you for joining us tonight. Woo!
Awesome.
You like my coffee mug?
I do. That's so cute.
Who likes the coffee mug? Give us a thumbs up.
Don't worry, it's just water.
Just water, promise. All right.
I got water too.
So we're going to have some fun here, and we actually have a couple other special guests who we're hoping that the technology gods will work with us, and they'll be able to come into the Hangout presentation with us. We have Dr. Jim Holland, who is going to be joining us, and we also have Allison, who you just saw. We also have another team leader, Lily, who should be jumping on as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited to be here. We want to welcome you to this presentation, this hangout, this webinar, whatever you want to call it. We're live. We're going to have fun. Anything can happen, and we are very excited to be sharing with you what has changed our life and also what has changed the lives of literally thousands of people around the world. Hey, Jim, glad you could make it.
Woo, we got Jim.
Yes, technology's working. So we are going to be sharing with you some very important information. And what I would encourage for everyone right now to do, please, is to get rid of the distractions. We are filled with Facebooks and kids and TVs, and there's distractions everywhere. Get rid of all of that. You want to really give us your undivided attention, because this information that you're going to be getting in this short presentation has completely changed our life. Quick backstory for us. We met in this industry of network marketing, but it was definitely not all sunshine and rainbows. We started out, I actually started 20 years ago.
Well, you had a 5-year head start on me.
I had a little 5-year head start. That's all good. But many years of struggling. I don't know if any of you watching can relate to the struggle bus. Anybody been on the struggle bus? What I mean is, you get into this business, you're excited, you see everyone making money, and then you're like, how come I'm not making money? Why isn't it working for me? And then you maybe quit, or you transition, or you try different things. I did that for almost 15 years. Had a little success here and there, 99% failure, and then finally was able to go from living paycheck to paycheck, working 2 jobs to support my wife and our 2 little girls, to working from home and creating a 6-figure income from home. And it was like, we did it. Woo! But we had some challenges. We had companies go out of business. We had compensation plans change where our income goes from here to here. And we found ourselves in the beginning of this year, the beginning of 2018, struggling. Like, oh my goodness, what are we going to do? And we went on a hunt. We went on the search to find an opportunity, to find a business, to find a company, to find the right owners, to find the right compensation plan that could pay us insane money and pay our team insane money, and a system that would create duplication, and a company that was at the right time. See, there's a lot of amazing businesses out there right now, and in my personal opinion, the timings just kind of came and gone, and they had their moments. And I've seen people become millionaires within like 12 months when they get involved with a company at the right time. And there's actually been several who have done that with this business, who have already become millionaires in a very short period of time. And I think that's because of all these factors that I have just laid out for you, which we're going to go into more details here. And on May 1st, we got started. So it's been 7 months. And I'm here to tell you, and you can see the disclaimer at the bottom of the screen. I'm only sharing this with you because I want you to know that we went from struggle bus to success bus. And we're now on the success train, and we're helping people on our team have success with us. And in our first 6 months of starting with this business, we've been paid $100,000 in commissions. We made $100,000 in 6 months. And again, No guarantees. I'm not saying you're going to do that. There's no guarantee of you making anywhere near that. Some people make way more. Some people make way less. And you can see the income disclaimer at the bottom of this page that you're on right now. What we are saying is that it happened for us. And we have full documentation, because documentation beats conversation. If anyone wants to see it, no problem. We'll be happy to show you. But we are now helping people on our team do what we've done. That's what this is about. That's what this webinar is about. You're actually going to hear from a couple of the rock stars on our team right here in just a few minutes. What they're going to be sharing with you is just going to blow you away, so do not miss it. But first, you have to learn about our products, because if it wasn't for these products, we wouldn't have an amazing opportunity. And so for that, I'm going to turn it over to my better half, the one who makes it all happen behind the scenes. Without her, I wouldn't be here being able to do this every day. So, honey, let's talk about the products.
Let's talk about the products. Should I keep the hat on while I talk about the products?
I think so. I love it.
I love it. All right, guys, you are probably hearing about this crazy CBD thing, and maybe you're like, what in the world is it? Some of you might even be like, is this marijuana? No, it's marijuana's cousin from hemp. So CBD, cannabidiol, is a compound found in hemp, and we are all equipped with this crazy thing called an endocannabinoid system. And basically, it works with your nervous system, and it helps balance everything out, from, mood, digestion, anything that ends in itis, sleep, a range of things. It helps balance out your body, and it works with that system and all of those trillions of receptors that we have. My own personal testimony, and again, we cannot make any medical claims here. Just so you guys know, we're not claiming to cure any diseases or anything like that. But in high school, I was diagnosed with IBS. Allison can attest, or anybody out there who has any digestive issues, you just don't know what you're going to get day by day. And it was pretty funny. I've had to do a lot of research on my own of what to do for it. The diet prescribed by the doctor did not work well at all. And so yeah, I was really on my own, and this actually came at the perfect time. We had just gone on a little family vacation on a cruise, and if you've ever been on a cruise, you know that most of the time you're eating at the buffet. And although I was cautious, I still came off that boat miserable, bloated, IBS flare up. I get hives on my hands, in my legs, rashes. This was a pretty bad one. And I got sent this little miracle bottle of this hemp oil. And within 3 days, my rash was clearing up. My stomach was calming down. And I was like, I didn't even know that I needed this. And I was like, this is amazing. Why is this working so well for me? And that's when I really dove in and found out, oh, it's working with my system. I didn't even know I had an endocannabinoid system. Didn't even know what that was. And so I was pretty excited. And I told Aaron, I'm doing this with or without you. Like, this is helping me. Nothing has helped me. Not fiber, not tons of supplements, which I'd take. Drinking aloe, not fun. Drinking, well, I enjoy apple cider vinegar, but if it's a natural cure out there, you name it, I have tried it and nothing has worked like this. So, but a funny story is, about a year ago, I had tried some and didn't even know. I got a little free sample, and let me just show you why it didn't work, because it had fillers in it and glycerin. So if you're taking a CBD oil and it looks like this, you're wasting your money. It has fillers, it has glycerin. Let me show you what ours has. This is pure hemp oil and CBD, and this one is the cinnamon flavor. So it has real cinnamon in it, and it's really good. Guys, we have no fillers in our things, and cats and dogs can take our product too. We actually have a pet line, and actually horses too. Allison, that you see down here, who's going to be talking, she has horses, and she gives it to her animals, and it's great. So 4 things that make us different and why we stand out in the marketplace is number 1, our farming. We have partnered with a domestic farm right here in Kentucky so we can oversee the growth of our crop, which is really good because a lot of the hemp in the industry is not regulated and it's coming from overseas, and it has a lot of contaminants in it, from lead to mold to toxins, you name it. Number 2 is our agricultural partners have a full-time team of scientists that look over everything. We do a CO2 extraction, which means that gives us a solvent-free oil, no bleaching or neutralization. That's really good. Number 3 is our fresh lock system at the time of harvest, which eliminates, again, those pathogens and mold. That is really important. A lot of people have sensitivity to mold. They can't drink certain types of coffee. People with digestive disorders or maybe autoimmune things, mold can trigger it, and they don't even know they're taking a product that has that in there. So that's very important. And number 4 is our compliance. We have done everything within the federal regulations. We are covered in the Farm Bill, which we actually have a new Farm Bill that is passing. Very exciting. We're in an FDA-approved facility. And most importantly is our third-party testing. Every single batch is tested for quality. You can see our certificates. If you're taking an oil that does not have third-party public testing certificates, be leery. So I am so excited. That is our CBD oil, which we have a 500 and a 750 milligram blend. We have peppermint, cinnamon, and regular flavor. Cinnamon is my favorite. I don't know about you guys. And then we also have our pet line oil, which is really good if you have any dogs or cats that maybe have anxiety, separation anxiety, nervousness, allergies. Our dog, our hypoallergenic dog. Oh, look at the puppy. Our hypoallergenic dog has allergies. It's pretty funny. And we've had to get him 2 allergy shots that are $200 each, and he weighs 12 pounds. I was like, I'm not doing this. I have started him on our oil, and he is no longer chewing his paws raw. So he loves it. It is bacon flavored, and it is human grade. I can tell you that because I accidentally took it one time late at night. And then we also have Cbd Dog Treats, which are really good because they're soy-free, corn-free, grain-free. So look at that. Oh, I love it. Yep, our little guy, he takes it straight from the dropper too. He loves it. Or you can put it in their food or rub it on their gums. They love it. And the little cookie treats, that's what we call them. Our Buster Boy loves them. And then we also have, just launched in October, coffee, CBD infused coffee. Now, let me just tell you, somebody who has IBS, coffee is a very hard thing to give up, especially when you're a mom. But if you drink too much, it burns and irritates your stomach. It can make you very jittery. So if you ever experience that, let me tell you, our coffee, for me personally, does not have that effect. It's Arabica blend, really good, non-GMO, guys. It's really good quality, and it has infused also with chaga mushrooms, which has very good fiber in it, amino acids, B12. It's really good. I love it. It's instant. I don't think it tastes like instant coffee, so you can take it on the go. Love this stuff. We also have CBD keto creamers. I know a lot of people that are on the keto diet, and if you use the keto creamer and the coffee at the same time, that's 10 milligrams of CBD in your cup. So it's really good. We just launched this. These are really hot products. By the way, these make great stocking stuffers for Christmas, the gift of coffee and chill. I love it. And then we also have an amazing skincare cream. 2 kinds of cream that are CBD infused. We have our Renew Anti-Aging, great for wrinkles, and it also has apple stem cells in it. It's really smooth, soaks into your skin, not greasy. And then we also have Revive. This is one of my favorite. It also has retinol and collagen in it. After the age of 25, my esthetician told me, she's like, yeah, you're not making any more collagen. I was like, what? So I need all the extra that I can get so I can keep looking like I'm 25. And then this is Aaron's favorite. We have the Relief Cream that has CBD oil in it and emu oil. And he uses this for, of course, if you ever follow Aaron, he's crazy CrossFit man. And he also uses it whenever he gets a headache. He rubs it on his head and he is good to go. He loves it. Isn't that your favorite?
Yes, it is.
And then we also have, where's the sprays? We also have an amazing line of nutritional sprays. Now, I don't like to take pills or vitamins. And Aaron gets on me all the time. And I'm like, where's my sprays? I use these all the time. So we have a Peak, which helps boost your immune system, which is great this time of year. Deer Antler Velvet also supports anti-aging. I need all the anti-aging I can get. And it's great for the gym. A lot of CrossFitters love Deer Antler Velvet. They think that it helps them recover. They feel better. So that is in the spray. Throw it in your gym bag. It's good to go. And we have Shield Alkaline Spray with our Coral Calcium. I love this. This is one of my favorites too. I feel like it helps keep my immune system strong as well. We have Boost, which is a natural caffeine energy spray, B12, if you're not into drinking energy drinks, which is good because they're not very good for you. This is awesome. Aaron loves this. He doesn't need any more energy, but he likes the Boost, and you can throw this in your purse. It's awesome. We have our Trim 365 Garcinia Cambogia. You guys have probably heard about that. That's a pretty popular product. It's appetite suppression, burns fat. And our sleep spray is very popular. I love this stuff. I take this whenever I'm having trouble falling asleep, and I sleep like I did before I had kids. And then we have our brain spray, which helps with memory and focus and better mood. So that is our products. I'm going to hand it back over to Aaron. We're going to hear some awesome testimonials. I'm so excited who we have on.
Give it up for Kathy Parker. Woo! So, guys, these products are amazing. And, I mean, come on, give it up for Kathy. Amazing job. I couldn't do that. You know, people ask me, Aaron, can you tell me about the products? I'm like, yeah, just listen to my wife. Or I'm like, just watch the video. We have actually 2 videos, which if you haven't watched, I'll show you where you can find those here in a little bit. Powerful videos done by corporate that explain everything you need to know about the products. Amazing videos. So I don't have to know anything about the products. And for those of you that are here looking to maybe work with us and become affiliates with us, guess what? You don't have to learn everything about the products either.
An endo what system?
An endo what? And especially when you have experts like Dr. Jim in the house. And so what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to go ladies first. And we have one of our top team leaders on with us here. We have 10K affiliate, huge, Allison Byler. Did I say that right? Allison Byler. Awesome. She's on with us and she's having huge success. And she is she's going to tell you her story, what she has to do every day and, you know, why she's so excited, what's been happening for her. She's earning weekly commissions and I'm just so proud of the success that she's had. Allison, share your story, please.
Well, Aaron, first of all, can you hear me okay? All right, awesome. I am just so humbled, so grateful for these 2 people right here, Kathy and Aaron Parker. I mean, oh my goodness, like who doesn't love them? I mean, wow. And I see we got Lily who joined us. Lily, if you could mute your phone, that way everyone sees and can hear me as well. We good to go? All right, awesome. Okay, so my story, I got involved in this opportunity because I was basically perusing the internet. You know, I'm on Facebook, only joined a year ago and knew of Aaron Parker. We weren't involved with anything together, but I'm an herbalist. I've been an herbalist for over 10 years. And for me, joining another company wasn't necessarily what I was looking for. And at this point in my life, I was pretty much done building another business because I was involved in another company that changed its comp plan and all of my team lost their commissions. Our paycheck went in half. And I was like, that was enough for me. I didn't really go a whole lot of other places, but for me, it was pretty devastating. It hurt me because people I knew and cared about weren't earning anything. And so I'm like, if a company can do that, I'm done. So I happened to see a video Erin and Kathy did. And Kathy, I don't know what it was, but something that she said in that video, she just shared it with us. I don't know if you caught it. She's got it to use these products. And she said to her husband, if you don't do this, I'm doing this, and Kathy is not Erin. Kathy's more on the shy side. She's more like Erin says, she does the stuff in the background, but to hear it from her, it like touched my heart. Like, okay, she's not like this huge network marketer. She's not pushing something that has a hidden agenda. She's using this because she has a product story. What is Kathy's product story? That's what got my interest. Well, then I watched further, and then they interviewed the owners. The owners themselves have a product story. And between Kathy and me and the owner, we all have digestive issues. And I could sit here and tell you that, yeah, I go away on a trip and I'm the one running to the bathroom. I eat yogurt all the time on the trip. I can't do things. I don't sleep well. I'm, a nervous wreck, and I have 3 children. And, so I could tell that to you and you're like, yeah, whatever, digestive issues, no big deal. But when you're living that your entire life, I had a girlfriend go on a trip with me 5 years ago, and she's like, how do you live like that? I'm like, I don't know. I don't have a choice, really. I mean, you just deal with it. I take my teas. I do what I need to do herbal wise, to try to keep myself going. Apple cider vinegar. Yoo-hoo. When I got discovered that it does taste gross, I will not lie, but wow. So these products, when I was exposed to them, I was like all of you. Kathy, hold up your cup. When you see hemp, when you hear the word hemp, you think what? You think marijuana. Marijuana is the first thing that ran through my mind. I have a really crappy past, and I'm grateful for it because it brought me to where I am today. And my idea of hemp was marijuana, and I wanted nothing to do with it. And so I was an herbalist, but I didn't really know the difference. We were so ignorant to it because back in the 1930s, it was pulled from the shelves. The government put hemp in the same boat as marijuana, and so none of us got the beauty benefit of this. So going forward, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to listen to this story. Told my husband to listen to the same story, same interview. And he's like, we have to do this. And I'm like, what? Seriously? He's like, how can we not? Like the owners, like, have you ever heard owners of a company that have a passionate story like they do? And this whole entire opportunity is backed by a debt-free company. Do you know how huge that is? They are pushing back into this company more than any other company I've seen. They're paying out 85% of all of their profits go into the commissions to the affiliates. That's huge. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get in. We get the products, we try them, and wow. 3 days after trying these products, I'm sleeping through the night for the first time ever in like years. I have 3 children. I have 16, 8, and 5-year-old. Yes, exactly, Kathy. And you get woken up in the middle of the night and it's like, all right, screw this. Sleep and I are not getting along tonight. I'm like, have to be a zombie the next couple of days. And I have horses. I have 7 dogs. If you saw one of them here earlier, I have a little farm. My husband has his own business. I homeschool. I do all this stuff. Do I have time for a business? No. But when I saw all of what was in front of me, we have an opportunity. We have a system that just is duplicatable. I have amazing leaders like Kathy and Erin. I have products that stand out above anything. And how can I not get involved? When someone says, how can you get involved in a cannabis or CBD oil when there's so many out there? I can go down to the local, corner mart or whatever, even gas station and buy some. Why do you want to do this? Hello, ours has 3 ingredients. Ours is the only product that is tested thoroughly. I have a mold sensitivity. And when I see that this is actually cleared of pathogens and molds, that's huge to me. Huge, huge, huge. And the fact that I got results with this for issues that I've never gotten results for, I have a thing in my back, and I don't even know how to do it to be compliant. So I'm not here to prevent, cure, or diagnose any diseases, but I have spinal stenosis in my back from an old horse injury. I have calcifications in my neck. I have, issues all over. I have female issues. My 5-year-old son, he split my pelvis when I was 8 months pregnant because he was 10 pounds. Yeah. I was showing a horse. I stood up and boop. So I have like lots of stuff going on there. And every month I was bedridden for a day every month since then because of that monthly thing that happens. And it was just something you deal with. And like, you just go on with life, right? But if you just heard what I said, all the things I have to do, that's not easy to do. It's still, we're at A. And so going on this and being cleared of all that, this is where my passion came. I now have over 100 plus customers and affiliates on my team. And this company offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. And I have zero returns. None. Absolutely none. I have people reordering and people just loving this and spreading the word. And my husband, who knows nothing about the computer, is handing out business cards, and we're getting customers left and right. And wow, the excitement is amazing. This team is amazing. This company, these opportunities, these products. Yes, I use this on my horses. I've gotten so many outstanding testimonies. My girlfriend's been using this on her old mare the other week. I said, you got to do it. Her vet 2 months ago was telling her to put her horse down because this horse was in so much pain. It would lay down in its stall, and then they needed to get it back up. They needed to help it. Okay, 1,400-pound animal being helped up by human beings. That's crazy, right? This horse's legs were swollen. They had issues all over. And you know what we used? The 500 milligram on a 1,400-pound horse. Horses and dogs metabolize herbs way different than people do. So it's not based on weight. This horse was taking 5 drops twice a day. And now here we are 2 months later. The vet was just there 2 days ago. She messages me and says, what have you been doing to this horse? Like, this isn't the same horse. And this horse is up. It's pushy. It's actually like a pain in the butt because she's got so much energy. She's like running around like nothing, and all her muscles coming back on her back, and she's starting to fill out. This is all from this. Animals, there's no placebo effect there. This is real stuff. They don't lie. So I'm not going to take up everybody's time. I hope you got value. Thank you, Aaron and Kathy, for bringing me on. I am just ecstatic, and I just, love you guys. So thank you.
Love it, Allison. Again, congrats. I mean, absolutely tremendous stories. It's just amazing what's happening. And there's literally thousands of testimonies of what these products are doing for people. And it's really one of the biggest reasons why this company is exploding. So Allison, congrats on your success. I mean, you are just on fire with passion. We can all tell. And we are so grateful to be working with you. So congrats on all of your success. So we are now going to transition to a very special guest. We have a doctor in the house, Dr. Jim Holland, who is, really kind of one of the experts on our team. He dives deep into CBD. He has a powerful story to share quickly with everyone as to, number one, why CBD, what's the interest in CBD, and then ultimately why he chose to partner with our company, Hempworx. Dr. Jim, take it away, sir.
You got me?
Oh, we got you.
Can you hear me? All right. What's up, guys? It's Dr. Jim. So, yeah, woo. So, listen, it started for me. I'm a chiropractor. I've been in practice nearly 20 years. Last year, I was voted the #1 chiropractor in Richmond, Virginia. And, I take care of thousands and thousands of patients. And what I typically see is lots of people just sick and suffering. And, I get patients that I adjust and I take care of, but a lot of them have had degenerative changes and, bone on bone and spurs. And they're like, Doc, I'm old. Like, I don't want to get surgery. I don't want to do that. So, I started looking because, as everybody knows, there's like an opioid crisis going on. And one of my, I'm friends with a bunch of orthopedic doctors, and they're like, man, if you can work in something natural, to help people that's not an opioid, man, you could really do a lot of stuff. So I started searching, and it brought me to CBD oil. And originally, not interested. And the reason I wasn't interested in it is because just like everybody else, I had the misconception. Like I was I grew up in the 80s, man. Nancy Reagan told me just say no. And I was like, no way. I was against marijuana. It's not my thing. Well, as I started researching CBD oil, I started to realize just how incredibly wrong I was. And the deeper you get into the research, you just see how it has such a ridiculous and amazing ability to impact the inflammatory pathways in the body, balance the immune system, impact how your brain and your nervous system perceives pain. And when I started looking into that, I'm like, and then a number of really high-end people in my profession that I really respect were starting to get into CBD oil. So I said, you know what? This nobody's even talking about it yet. I could literally be on the front end of an industry. Okay, I can establish myself as an expert in an industry that's lacking leadership. And so I decided to start looking into CBD oil. And when I did, I really went through the idea that I may actually, I went through the process of looking at all the different oils out there. I consulted with a couple companies about private labeling my own. And what it came down to is I stumbled across Hempworx. And what I found out is the Hempworx product it checked every single box that I was looking for. It was as good, if not better, than anything that I was looking at. Everything that I was going to possibly put my name on, it was already there. It was CO2 extracted. It was, it's pure. I agree, Kathy. It has only, it's 2 to 3 ingredients. CBD, hemp oil, and then maybe some flavoring. Like that's pure CBD oil. And I wasn't into vaping or any of that other stuff. So I wanted oils. And what I was looking for is I wanted a 2-prong approach, because in natural healthcare, we typically if you want to go after pain and arthritis, you want something that goes systemic and you want something that you can put directly on. So I really went for the cream, the relief cream they had, and the oils. And I just started talking to my patients about it. And I was a little nervous, hey, so it's CBD, it stands for cannabidiol. It's from the hemp plant. It's not marijuana. I kind of had to do that with my patients. And my favorite story is I have a lady that's, nearly 80 years old, and she ordered CBD oil from me. And then she told me that, I said, well, how's it going? Like a week later, she goes, well, I haven't taken any yet. I gave it to a couple of my friends at church. And she goes, you should have seen it. 2 80-year-old ladies sitting in the front pew at church talking about CBD oil. And I was like, well, it's not marijuana, right? So what we're looking at is we have a product. It was a pure product. I started giving it to my patients, the oil and the cream. I recommended that. It had literally what was so great and made it so easy for me, because I'm going to be honest, as a chiropractor, we are targeted in network marketing and products. People come after us all the time, okay? And what they often target us with is like, if you do this vitamin or this supplement, oh man, you could make a lot of money. Listen, I already make a lot of money, all right? You could you could do this, and this doctor quit practicing and he got a such and such car. You know what? I already have that car and I don't want to quit practicing. So people come in and they try to push their network marketing, their multi-level. So I had a hard standing thing that in 20 years of practice, never, ever, I didn't care what network marketing or direct sales program it was, I was not getting involved, period. So when I found Hempworx and I realized that, listen, none of my patients even needed to know that it was, none of my customers, none of my patients needed to know. I could literally say, this is what I recommend for you. What's your cell number? Pick up my phone. I text them a link. They order it. In the first few months, well over 100 people ordered CBD oil from me. Okay. So and what's great is now, what's really cool is, like I said, for me, it wasn't about the money. Granted, I realized that this is the very beginning of this industry. And, I'm not in it for the short play, but in 3 or 4 years from now, when there's, a bazillion % growth in the industry, I have a feeling that the residual income of the thousands and thousands and thousands of people that order CBD oil from me will be nice. And it won't be for the money for me. It'll be about the time freedom. because I want you to understand, for me to close my office 1 day a week, like let's say I just decided I'm closing Fridays for the rest of my life. Well, I have to replace $20,000 of influx into my office for being closed 4 days. All right. So that's what this is about. Long term, there's going to be a residual, and that's where it's going to come from. By sharing this, being at the beginning of an opportunity and letting this spread out over time, just know that there is a short play. Because I've certainly made some thousands of dollars so far, and no disclaimers and whatever. Like, there's no guarantee that you'll do that. I mean, I'm a chiropractor. I have access to thousands of people that are hurting. Okay. I'm not saying that you're going to get those results, but what I can tell you is, yeah, I've made some short-term money, but what I'm really looking at is on the long-term side, I get the ability to help thousands and thousands of people and ultimately get a residual long-term from it. And I chose this company because they made it incredibly easy. Not one of my patients knows that they don't know anything about this. They don't know anything about this opportunity. They just know that they're getting ridiculously great results with an awesome product. And you can certainly, if you join up from watching this tonight, you can just say, hey, you want to buy CBD oil? Everybody wants it. Walk around like Kathy with a funny hat on and a cool shirt and drink out of your hemp mug. And people are going to ask you, Aaron's going to sell you CBD oil when he buys a car. I mean, it's all going to work out, easily. All right. But people are going to ask you about it and they're going to want to buy it. But if you want, they don't even have to know about the opportunity. But guess what? Long term, there is super awesome success in sharing the opportunity. That's why I'm on here tonight. But I want everybody to know that, the best part of all of it is it's a great product. It's one of the best products out there. I wouldn't be involved with it. I can't stake my reputation on a crummy product. Second is that it is a great business opportunity. And listen, I didn't necessarily, like that, I didn't get into it because I'm going to, quit my job and I'm going to do all these things. Because I got to tell you, I'm going to have to make, granted, I'm all for it. I'm for time freedom. All right. Some people are in it for the money. I'm in it for time freedom. But I'm also in it to help people and save lives. And that's really what this does. So I just want to thank everybody for having me on tonight. Be your very best today. # never quit. Thank you.
Jim Holland, thank you, sir. Wow. That's it. We can end the presentation. Get back to the person who sent you here and get started today. That was powerful. Absolutely powerful. And we're just grateful. We're grateful to have you on the team. We're grateful to be working with you. You bring a lot to the table, your credibility, the expertise that you have now in this space. Your whole story is just powerful. So thank you, Jim, for being here. We appreciate your time. And just so you know, our goal, just privately, is for you to have time freedom. And for one day, for you to be making 2 to 3 times more here with Hempworx than what you're making in your practice. And you're just going to be like, man,
retirement.
Maybe time to retire.
And helping patients along the way.
Yeah, helping people along the way.
It.
But I love the journey that you're on, the power of part-time, making thousands of dollars in this little part-time business. That's what this is all about. We're helping a lot of people do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more prayer. Hey, Lily, I apologize. The audio was really, really choppy. But listen, I want everyone to know that Lily Romero is she's an incredible leader, brand new 5K affiliate on the team. And we are so excited and grateful. Her story is amazing. I promise we're going to figure out a way to get her back on here so she can share with everybody the success that she's had, her team, and everything else that's been happening for Lily. So we are grateful to have you on the team. And I just want to say, just before we get into the next step here, that if anyone watching this was referred specifically by Allison, Dr. Jim, or Lily, make sure you get back to them. These 3 individuals are rock stars. They're amazing leaders. They're doing tremendous things, and they can definitely help you have success with this business. And if you were referred by anyone on the Power Team and you're watching this right now, you're going to want to get back to them, and they're going to be able to help you get started and get you access to working with us and all of these amazing leaders on the team. So let's go ahead and transition. We're going to continue through and close out, but I need everyone watching to really put your thinking cap on, okay? For the last 20 minutes or so, you've been hearing some amazing stories. You've just been kicking back and chilling and like, wow, this is amazing. Now I need you to think. I need you to really focus on what I'm going to be sharing with you on the screen. So stop whatever you're doing and really focus on this information, because now it's going to come down to the specifics of helping you get started. All right. So first of all, I want you to look at this page. We've got some brand new information we're going to be sharing with you. This is our Power Team Hangout page that you're on right now. There's Allison with all her passion and excitement. And so what I want everyone to do right now, if you haven't done so, is you are being invited to get a top position on our team. And so unless you're on your cell phone, because that's going to take you away from this page, but if you're on a computer, you want to click on this button right now. And this is going to take you to what we call a capture page where you can put in your name and your email address. And we're actually going to give you a free position. So you have nothing to lose. This is going to give you a test drive of our marketing system that is helping people have so much success. So make sure you do that. Now, how many of you remember Allison talking about a video that her husband watched and he was like, we need to do this? This is the video. This is a powerful video, because I know a lot of you watching right now, you're like, well, I want to learn more about the owners. Guess what? On this page that you're on right now, we actually did an interview with the owners, and their powerful story is here in this video. So everyone watching, you've got some homework, and this is step one of your homework, is to watch this video. I want you to feel their passion, hear their story, and why Josh and Jenna are the leaders that we have chosen to follow. They are doing tremendous things in the industry with My Daily Choice and Hempworx, and you've got to watch this video. Now, this is brand new. Check this out. Now, if you're watching live, you're not going to see this. And the reason why is because I just put it on the page. I literally just updated the website. If you're watching the recording, you're going to see this. If you're watching live, then as soon as we're done with this presentation, you can refresh, hit F5 or hit refresh on your browser. And then this right here is going to pop up. This is a really cool compensation plan that is going to explain how we make money. So we have a lot of people that are probably like, well, Aaron, how do we get paid? This video is going to talk about that. So instead of taking the next 15 minutes right now to go through it, we're just going to have you watch this video, because it's going to do a great job of explaining how we make money. So make sure you take the time to watch that. We also have a quick video here about our system. We also were just celebrating in Vegas, weren't we, Allison and Lily? We had such an amazing time. I would encourage for all of you to watch this video. We were actually in the corporate office in Vegas. It was an absolute blast. There's Jocelyn. We have so many people from the Power Team are in this video. We had, there's Karen. We had such a great time. And so I want you guys to take the time to watch this video, because we want you to feel the energy and the excitement that we got to experience at the corporate office in Vegas. So definitely watch this. And then I also want you to take a minute and read through some of the testimonies. We have amazing leaders. We got Linda and Ron, John, Mandy, Simon. There's Allison, Terrence, Connie, Carlos, Peggy. The list goes on and on. Ted. Guys, we have hundreds of people on our team. These are real people that are having success, that are getting results. Take the time to read these testimonies, because we want you to know that you can do this. We want you to know that it's not just the 5 of us. There's literally hundreds of other people on our team having success. So read through these testimonies. We've also got some income proof here. We decided, what the heck, we'll put some cash money up on here so you can see that people are actually getting paid. So take the time, take a look at this. You can see the income potential. Again, there's no guarantee that you are going to earn commissions like this, but it is happening. It's happening for a lot of people. And so it's time for us to help you become the next success story on our team. Again, at the very bottom, you can see we have our disclaimer down here. So be sure to read that. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through some steps. And before I do that, Jim talked about this, so I wanted to bring this up. We actually just bought a new car the other day, and we're at the dealership, and the gentleman asked, so what do you guys do? And I'm sharing this story with you because I want you to know how simple this business is. I literally said that we have an online CBD business. And he goes, I've been hearing a lot about CBD. I've been wanting to buy some, but I didn't know who to trust or where to go. And I said, well, I have a website, would you like to place an order? He said, yes, I would. And so you can see on the screen here, he's actually on our website, and he literally signed up as a customer right there on the spot. And then I shared with him how our customer program actually has a refer 3, yours is free. So for anyone who becomes a customer, whether that may be you or maybe when you refer some customers, they have the ability. This is a customer only program where if customers refer 3 people, then that customer is going to get free product. Pretty cool, right? Well, he said, hold on, I'm going to go get my friend. And he signed up as a customer. So our customer referred a customer right there on the spot. Come on. How awesome is that? Like, this is just amazing. And I want everyone to realize that CBD and hemp are going to literally explode. And Jim Holland talked about this over the next 12 to 24 months. If you are not positioning yourself to capitalize on this huge market, I'm just going to be blunt. You are going to miss out. And quite frankly, you're going to regret it. So you're here now, and we have the best company in the industry to help you capitalize on this market. And our residual income, like Jim talked about, is growing like crazy. So I've got 4 simple steps to help you get started. Let me go through these 4 steps with you right now. So pay close attention. Step 1 is very simple. You want to make sure to get back to the person who sent you to this video, whoever that may be. The only question you want to ask him is, are you on the power team? Because we have some special bonuses, some incentives, some secret weapons, special training that we give you as long as you're on the power team. So your sponsor who referred you is going to be able to give you access to all of that good stuff when you get started. Okay. Step 2 is to become a customer or an affiliate. And for pretty much the majority of you watching, every one of you, I'm sure, is here to make money, which means you're going to want to become an affiliate. However, if any of you watching just want to be a customer, that's totally fine as well. And the person who referred you is going to be able to give you a website where you can become a customer. Now, for an extra $20, which is mind-boggling because people say, well, how much does it cost to be in the business? Well, it's $20. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, $20. To become an affiliate with My Daily Choice and Hempworx, it's $20. Not $20 a month, not $20 a year. It's $20 one time to be in business. They're going to give you your websites. They're going to give you your back office, everything you need
for free.
For $20.
For $20.
For $20 one time. And you get it every month for free. No additional charges. It's ridiculous if you ask me. I would have paid $10,000 for this business. Truly. We've already made that back times 10. So for $20, it's pretty much a no-brainer. So this is your step 2, is to sign up. And I'm going to walk you through how to do that. And you have 3 options in getting started. This is for customers and affiliates. Because you do, as an affiliate, in addition to your $20, you have to purchase some product. You can't expect to be in business if you don't have some product, right? Product that you can try, product that you can take yourself, product you can sell, product you can sample. You got to get some products. And so we have 3 packages for you to choose from. And with that, I'm now going to walk you through very quickly how to get started. So again, thinking caps on. Let's go ahead and go through this process right now. And then I'm going to come back and give you step 4, which is going to be the step to help you get started and have success with us quickly. So here we go, guys. This is the page that you're on again. And when you click to get instant access, or you click right here to let me in, it's going to give you access to your own back office. Now, if you have already done this, let's say that you did this. This is called getting pre-enrolled. and you did this, let's say a few hours ago, or you did this a day ago, or whenever it was, you don't have to do it again. You can simply go to this website. It is mydailychoice.com and click to sign in. Then you have to click here on pre-enrollee. That's you. You are currently a pre-enrollee. And this is going to give you access to your back office. You just put in your email address. That's, again, if you've already done this. Now, if you're doing it now, what will happen is it's going to immediately log you into your back office, which is going to look like this. The first thing you're going to see is a countdown timer. Now, depending on when you're watching this, that timer could say that you have 3 hours left. It could say that you have 3 days left. Ultimately, what that means is that you can see there are other people that are joining literally every minute. And some of those people could be getting placed into your team, which could help you make money faster. You have until this Thursday. Now, my recommendation is to never wait. Some people like to wait to the last minute. And if that's you, that's okay. But the rule of thumb is this, is that we want to help you have success fast. So the sooner that you get started, the better. That is what I would recommend. And so a couple things I want to point out to you inside here in your back office. This is when you log in. Number one is we have this products tab. So for any of you that are like, well, hey, I want to learn more about the products, go right here, click on products. You can get all the information. You can view the labels. You can see all the different products we have. And here are those videos. Remember, I mentioned at the bottom of your product page in your back office, you have our spray video. And you have our Hempworx video. Please take the time to watch these. It's going to answer all of the questions that you have about our products. And again, this is the beauty of our business. I literally don't ever talk about or explain the products. I've never had to in 7 months because these videos do it all for me, literally. So when you get started today as an affiliate, you can feel comfortable knowing that we already have the tools in place so that you don't have to be an expert like Dr. Jim, right? You can just point people to the videos and know that they're going to get all their questions answered, okay? Next here is opportunity. If you want to dive deeper into the compensation plan, again, we're logged into your back office. Just click opportunity, scroll down. You've got your PDF document here that you can print out, and we have a powerful 15-minute video with our founder and CEO, Josh Zwagel, 15 minutes, and he breaks down the comp plan in an amazing way, again, so that we don't have to. I've never had to explain the compensation plan to a prospect in 7 months. Not once, because this video does all the explaining for us. Pretty cool. So now we're going to go through how to get started. So we're going to click on genealogy. Now, this is going to look different for everyone. Some of you may not have any people in your team yet, and that's probably because you literally just pre-enrolled. But over the course of the next few hours, the next few days, there's a good chance that some people could be getting placed into your team. And I want to explain very quickly what this means for you, because everyone wants to know. What this means for you, quite simply, is this. We are putting people in your team. This can happen over the course of the next few days. It can happen over the next few weeks. But ultimately, that is what we do, is we help you grow your team. What does this mean for you financially? Here's how we explain it very simply. This is not going to earn you any commissions until you start enrolling people first. Basically, what this is, these people that we're placing into your team, it's kind of like a piggy bank. And it's going to accumulate volume in your team that's going to grow. That volume is going to save. It's never going to flush. That volume is going to be sitting there growing. And once you start producing and you start building your team, then you'll be able to get paid commissions on your residual even faster. So this definitely helps you build that long-term monthly residual income. So it's very, very exciting. Now, if you are logged in, you're like, well, Aaron, I don't have anyone on my team yet. That's okay. Don't worry. You still want to get started right away, because the sooner that you join, guess what? The higher your position will be. quite simply. If you want the best position possible, you want to get started right away. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through those 3 options of getting started. So we're going to click on join. This is what you're going to do inside of your back office. Now, I do need to take the next 5 minutes or so and explain the different options here and some different scenarios. So the first thing we want to talk about is for those who live in different parts of the world. So if you live outside of the United States or Europe, so you do not live in the USA or Europe, then you have to purchase our spray products, which are phenomenal. The spray products are available globally. I literally get this question almost daily. Aaron, can my person from, Cambodia join? Yes. Can my person from, Australia join? Yes. Everyone can join with the spray products. Okay? Really exciting. You have a global business on your hands. Now, here's what's cool. And what I love about this business is that even if someone joins this business with the spray products, they can still refer people to the Hempworx products who live in the United States and Europe. So someone living in Canada, like Corey on our team, who's a 10K, who's crushing it, he can only buy spray products. But he's building a huge team of customers and affiliates who are purchasing Hempworx because they live in the United States and Europe, even though Corey lives in Canada. How awesome is that? So one more time, if you live in the USA or Europe, you can purchase Hempworx. If you live outside the USA and Europe, then you have to purchase the spray products, okay? So let's dive in. Number 1 is our builder pack. And I want everyone to write this down or at least remember this statement. Get in where you fit in. Okay, does that make sense? Get in where you fit in. What that means is that whatever pack you want to purchase is fine. You could purchase the builder pack if you want. If this is the only pack that you can purchase, then do it. Get in. Okay, this builder pack is going to allow for you to become an affiliate, get started, and you can start earning commissions right away. Now, what we recommend is to not do the builder pack. And the reason why is because we want you to make more money in the comp plan. And I just want to give you one really quick example on our compensation plan. And this is just one part. We have several parts of our comp plan where you will make more money if you join with a director pack and even more money with the executive pack. And so I just want everyone to think about right now. Think about this question. Would you like to give yourself an instant promotion? So as a builder, for example, they're going to pay you 30% commission on the business volume, keyword business volume, of anyone that you refer as a builder. But what if you could get 35% plus anyone that you refer who's on level 1, anyone that those people refer, you get 10%. You're only going to get that 10% if you are a director. So would you like to get 0 on level 2 or would you like to get paid on level 2? I think we know the answer to that. This is why we are looking out for your best interest when we say that at a minimum, you want to join with a director pack. And for those of you who really want to maximize your commissions, look at the increase in pay. Imagine if you went to your boss tomorrow and said, hey, I want a raise. I want to get paid more money because I'm awesome. And what is your boss going to say? Probably, sorry, not going to happen. But how amazing is it with this business that you can right now give yourself a promotion to the rank of executive and get a huge increase in pay? Huge. Instead of 35% or 30%, you get 50% on everyone that you refer. That's any customers you refer, any affiliates that you refer, on all of the product sales. Plus, you get 10% on level 2, and you unlock commissions on level 3 and level 4. And guess what? There's even more commissions in other part of the comp plan, which we're not even going to get into. But the bottom line is this, is that we have 3 options. Option 1 is builder pack. You make the least amount of commission. Option 2 is our director pack, where you unlock additional commissions. Now, I have a question for everyone. Who wants to save money? Who likes to save money? Okay. Here's another big reason why you want to do at least a director pack. When you join with the builder pack, you're paying more money for the product. When you purchase a director pack, they give you a huge discount. Who likes discounts?
I do.
So the price you're paying for each product is discounted tremendously. More strongly encouraged for everyone to join with at least the director pack. Thank you, Kathy. Who needs some stocking stuffers? Anybody? You can pick and choose up to 12 of our Hempworx products with the executive pack, and you are in control. You get to choose what 12 products you want. How awesome is that? And if you are joining with our spray products, which are cheaper, by the way, the director pack is only $150, and you get 8 of our sprays. And if you join with the executive pack for only $300, you get 20 of our sprays.
Which are also great stocking stuffers.
Especially the sleep. A lot of people love the sleep spray. So you are in control of how you join, my friends. We are so excited to welcome you to the team. Those are your options. Let me just do a quick recap here. You have builder, director, executive. If you want to get paid the most amount of commission, do the executive pack. That is how most people on our team who are making the most money, they're all executives because they get paid more. So you ever heard success leaves clues? At the minimum, I would choose a director pack because at least you're still getting paid a little bit more. Your products are cheaper and it just makes sense.
And you can upgrade.
And if you have to join with a builder or director pack, you can, thank you, upgrade later to executive. But if you have the ability to start with executive on day one, give yourself that promotion right away. We strongly recommend that. And let's now finally talk about our last step in getting started. And that, my friends, is to get access to our private Power Team Facebook group. This is for affiliates only. Only affiliates who are part of the Power Team will be getting access to this group. And I want to quickly, right now, give you a sneak peek of what you're going to get access to after you join with the person who referred you as an affiliate. They will be giving you access to this group. This is where the magic happens. This is our private Power Team Facebook group. We have now over 1,800 paid affiliates a part of this group. And this group is filled with success stories, with support, with training. You can see right here at the top, we have our fast start training. We have our 10 steps that are going to walk you through how to get up and running, how to have success with this business. And everything you need is here. I think one of the biggest things that separates our team and what we're doing compared to everything else that's out there is the support, is just the constant support that we provide for everybody on our team. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we want to just say thank you. Thank you for your time. We appreciate your time. We are so beyond excited for where we are, for what we've been able to do, but most importantly is where we're now headed. We have our 2019 convention happening in Vegas in October. We're already planning for it. We've already got our tickets. It's going to have 10,000 people sold out from around the world. The momentum that we are creating into 2019 is going to be staggering. The success stories that we're going to be creating are going to be mind-boggling. And you have to ask yourself a simple question. Do you want to be one of them? It's not if this is working. It's not when is it going to work. It's already working. I've never seen this type of success before in 20 years in this industry, not just for us, but for our team. And it is an amazing feeling to know that we're just getting started. So here's what's going to happen. You are going to see in 2019 what this team is going to do. over the next 3, 6, 9 months, tremendous, mind-boggling success stories are going to be created. And you're going to say one of two things. In the next 90 days, in the next 6 months, into 2019, you're going to say, OMG, I was there. I saw the CBD elf. I heard from Dr. Jim and Allison and Lily, kind of, and you were there and you saw this and you decided not to get started, and you are going to say to yourself, OMG, I wish I had.
Yep.
I guarantee it.
There's nothing more expensive than a missed opportunity.
What? Nothing more expensive than a missed opportunity. And you know what? Here's what's crazy. I know we're going a little bit long, but I think this is important, is we almost missed this. We forgot to mention this. But a year and a half ago, Jenna Zweigel, co-founder, messaged me on Facebook.
She should have messaged me.
Should have messaged you. And Jenna asked me if I'd like to take a look at this new thing that they were just starting, brand new thing called Hempworx. At the time, I was in a place, I was having some success in our lane, in our zone, and I told Jenna no. And so thank goodness on May 1st of this year, when I reached out to Jenna and I said, hey, can I still sign up? Jenna, can I still work with you? She said yes. And she introduced me, by the way, to a legend in the industry. I'll just say Robert, legend in the industry, who's made tens of millions of dollars, who has also partnered with us. And it has been mind-boggling, the success that we've had just over the last 7 months. By the way, you're all going to get to work with that legend as well. He's a part of the team that we're working with, and he's helping all of us have success. And so we almost missed this. That's the point. We almost missed this. And I believe the timing right now could not be better. The next 6 to 12 months are going to be explosive. The income that we're going to generate, the residual income that we're going to generate is going to be absolutely staggering. And I hope that you say the other thing, which is I was there, I got started, and thank goodness I did. And you're going to become one of the top success stories on our team, and we're committed to helping you do that. So get back to the person that sent you here. Get your questions answered. You have some homework. Watch the videos. Choose your pack. Become an affiliate. Your sponsor will add you to our Power Team group. We'll get you up and running. And my friends, we are excited to welcome you to the Power Team. Allison, Jim, Lily, please unmute. Thank you, guys. You rock. We appreciate you so much. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.